Hello and welcome back to Warsword Conquest. If you missed the Slithe of Skavenblight series, there'll be a link down in the description. And if you missed our little character concept video about a Beastman Summoner, which I think might be the most powerful, but I've seen a bunch of other things that are definite contenders for that title. Anyway, for this one, we're just going to be playing as a skeleton, an undead pirate from the Sultanate of Araby. We're going to be playing as a Janissary right here, as well as a desert rider with, I don't even know what, personal revenge, I guess. That's going to get us a little bit of extra strength as far as I'm aware. And we're going to be calling him Bones McCoy, because of course we are. Okay, so apart from that, we're also going to be just going for some strength and agility right here. I want to try to maximize our power draw and our weapon master skill, as well as our horse archery, of course, and that is basically all we're going to be going for. So archery, one-handed and all that stuff. Obviously, here's the thing. We are, of course, going to try, if we can, to gain the amazing legendary weapon that only skeletons can really use, because this is the thing that will actually provide us with health regeneration. It's extremely powerful. Hopefully we're going to be able to get it. I don't know whether we will be able to. I've spent all my money just now on my recruits, and we'll see how this goes. Oh, there's actually 2 people here that I could potentially recruit. That is actually kind of sad, because I don't have any money right now. Okay, let's have a look. What do you have? Okay, sure, I'll do it. Deal with the looters. Okay, where are those looters? In the surrounding countryside. Oh, okay, so basically just random people all over the place. Okay, so these ninjas want to kill me. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. Okay, yes. Chaos Zealots. Yes, I will fight you. I will fight you, Chaos Zealots. This is probably going to be the easiest thing for us to do. I'm just going to tell my people to charge in. That's usually what we're going to do most of the time here. But you got to remember, we are a horse archer, so we're going to be able to do some pretty significant damage here. Now, that's the thing. With my Beastman concept video, I had extremely good luck in comparison to this one, because obviously with that I was able to become a vassal in the first 5 minutes. I was able to get a bandit hideout elimination mission, and in this one, well, we're going to have to ask the guildmaster and things. Maybe we'll be able to ask the lord. It very much depends. But as you can see, these Chaos Zealots really have no idea what's going on, and they will literally just get murdered most of the time, because they literally just don't have any way of closing the gap. And that's the reason why, of course, the Horse Archer is one of the most annoying character classes to play against if you are an infantry-focused person. Unless they make a mistake, of course, which is very likely in my particular experience, but yeah, it's very likely that that will be the case. Anyway, there you go. Look at that. I actually soloed that entire party, which definitely just goes to show, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't even need troops. Maybe I don't even need troops early on, you know? Maybe it is actually better for me to literally go. Maybe I should just go to the realm of chaos territory and actually do some amazing things there with some of the chaos trolls. That might actually be slightly more effective than what we've got going on here. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be good. Maybe it's not going to be so good. Oh, we got armed thugs. Okay, yeah, these are ninjas. This might not actually go very well. Oh dear. All right, well, come on now. Let's see what we could do. Maybe we'll be all right. Basically, what I would like to try to do with this character is, as I say, I'd like to try to get the legendary sword that actually, you know, is only applicable with skeletal characters. And I'd also like to get the magical bow, because there is a magical bow and some magical arrows as well that actually provide increased power draw and wonderful things like that. And I'm very much hoping that we'll be able to get that stuff, because that is so powerful. It's really, really good. So I was very much hoping that we'd be able to do that. Hopefully my forces will be able to actually win against some of these random enemies. I mean, they don't seem to be doing... Oh no, they don't seem to be doing a particularly good job right now, which I'm a little bit worried about, to be honest. These guys are not that difficult. Oh, they actually have... Oh, they actually have ward save. Oh, okay. These guys actually have ward save. Okay, that's a little bit worrying. A little bit worrying, I gotta say. But it seems like we have actually achieved victory here. Yep, there you go. Not too bad. I did actually end up losing 3 troops, but I guess that's not really that bad, because considering we do actually get, ooh, not bad. Some pretty decent loot right here too. Okay, yeah. So the really cool thing actually about being, oh, never mind. Okay. I was just about to say, the cool thing about being a skeleton is that you can use human-based gear, but that is actually not the case by the looks of things, as you can see. So basically, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to look out for Araby equipment. I'm assuming that that might be the restriction that we chose at the very beginning there, because obviously we now have a restriction of Araby or skeletal gear. I'm going to assume that maybe that's the case. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll just go for some sea dogs here. Level these guys up into deckhands. Is there actually a person here? Yes, there is. Okay. We're going to go in here and actually speak to the guy. This is a really cool area as well, by the way. Look at this. Look at how awesome they've done this. It's such an amazing scene. Oh, every single scene in this mod is just so good. Anyway, you've yet to show yourself competent commander. Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah, they've established a hideout in the area. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. This is literally one of the most perfect things that we could get. Unfortunately, I have no idea where it is. That's the issue. That is a huge problem, actually, because obviously with the Beastman, I was very easily able to figure out where it was, but this time around, nah, not so much. So we're going to get a little bit unlucky here. Maybe I can find it. Alright, so it seems like I was actually pretty lucky this time around, even though... That's the point. Usually when you're going to get a quest like this where you have to eliminate a hideout, usually the hideout is going to be close by to the town or towns or villages or castles or whatever that the vassal has. Unfortunately, that was not the case this time, so I had to venture into the wilderness, and thankfully I was able to find the guy, or find the place. And, well, I can only hope that I'm actually going to be able to headshot a couple of these guys. Nice, there's a headshot, nice, good, alright, that is wonderful. Now, I'm actually not entirely sure how difficult this is going to end up being. Obviously, here's the thing, these guys are just bandits. They're not going to be anything special, but they might have some specialist units that might come out of the woodwork at some point. And that's obviously going to be a big issue. So if I can just manage to survive just a little bit here by doing some wonderful headshots and things. I mean, this guy, what is this guy doing? Look at him. Look at what this guy's doing. He's literally avoiding all of my shots just by randomly shimmying on the spot. Not a big fan of that, I gotta say. Oh, hello. Oh, I see. Oh, that is hilarious, isn't it? Okay, come on now. Get him. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can just deal with this fellow too. If we can. There we are. And now this guy... yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually a bit worried about that for a real quick second. This guy is actually doing damage as well. Okay, I'm going to tell my forces to charge in now because I'm a bit worried about taking any more damage. Even though these guys literally are not really going to do much, but... Just going to sidestep that, sidestep this, try to go for the headshot, there we go, and wonderful. And then we just have to look out. Is that it? Really? Are you serious? Okay. I literally just randomly kind of flailed about there, didn't really do too much. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, I can actually wear these, I can wear these as well. And yeah, unfortunately nothing else. However, what I'm actually going to do is because I want to take as many prisoners as possible, I'm actually going to be getting the spiked mace and equipping that. I think that's probably going to be more effective than the falchion for the moment. And we actually also got these things here too, which I can actually end up selling for a pretty significant amount of cash. I got that from a random event that just happened to pop up. So yeah, we're going to hopefully get over there before... They eat it. Where's the guy that I need to speak to? Ah, there, he's actually still in there. That's hilarious. Okay, that's great. So basically what I can do now is I can sell the wine. I can sell all this wonderful stuff. I'll sell the date fruit as well because I might as well. There's no point in me keeping it. The exquisite cabbages, of course. And then we can sell everything else that we have available here. Did I sell some arrows, by the way? No, didn't sell any arrows. Okay, that's fine. And then we can get rid of all of that. So now we've just got some fruit and some grain. That's great. And 1,500. And of course, I'm going to be getting another 2,000 or something like that from the completion of the quest. And we're going to get a load of experience as well. As you can see, look at that. Massive amounts of experience. Does he have anything else? Look at that. We've got a hideout. Another hideout quest. That's actually amazing. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will do it every single day of the week, sir. Alright, so they got some long muskets here available as well. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. I don't really want to use a gun. I'd actually like to use a bow for this particular character, so that's why we're obviously speccing into that. Do I have a person, by the way? Yeah, I do, actually. Oh, look at that, 60 dinars. Wow, that is really not very good. Okay, so let's just get this guy. For some reason, he doesn't like us that much. Your shared species decrease the price. Your faction culture increased the price to 600 and our shared species decreased the price for 450. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess that's fine. That's kind of weird. Okay. Okay, we got 2 of those guys as well. And we got some mercenary zombie pirates available here. But for me personally, I don't really like mercenaries that much. So I'm just going to be leaving them the way they are. I have no idea what they're all about. Maybe they're good, maybe they suck. I have no idea. But we're going to take a look at them real fast. Let's have a look. Okay, so this guy's got a bow, arrows, and a spear, and he's got skeleton cloth. And that's pretty much it. What about this guy? What does he have? He has a skeleton archer gear, and he's got basically the exact same stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to take his helmet, though, because that is actually something that is going to be rather nice for me. And what I'm going to do, and this might be a huge shock to every single person ever, it isn't. But let's just say that it is, and I'm going to go for 21 strength so that I can get 7 in power draw straight off the bat. I also want to get additional pathfinding as well, but that is actually something that is maybe not that important. So I'm actually only going to put 2 points in that, and then I'll put the rest of the points in Iron Flesh. I want my Iron Flesh to be as powerful as it possibly can be. Obviously, what I also need to do is level up my agility. Agility is going to be extremely important. Now, I did notice that there is actually a hideout over in this direction. There's a ninja hideout. Apparently that is not the one that he is referring to. Okay. Well, that's a little bit worrying because, yeah, Nippon, by the way. Nippon, they are actually at war against me. Or at the very least, they do not like me at all at this point in time. So that means that I do have to be careful of their patrols. And, well, let's just say that I have already had a bit of a run-in with them, and I had to run away because there were over 55 troops. Very, very powerful, in fact, for this point in the game. So I'm never going to be able to defeat them in that case. Hopefully we'll be able to find the bandit hideout relatively soon, and then we can get some more levels, some more money. Alright, so here we go. We're in the actual hideout that we need to clear out, and this is going to be super nice and easy because these guys don't even have shields, and they're just gonna, well, they're just gonna die. And it's actually quite funny because this guy literally just sagged off a huge amount from me right there, and he just allowed me to use my bow, which is obviously my most powerful weapon that I have to hand right here. Even though, funnily enough, I feel like my blunt weapon is actually maybe kind of better. I know that sounds pretty funny considering I have literal 7 in power draw, but I actually think that might be the case. Obviously, let's face it, I mean, I am doing some pretty significant damage right now with my bow, and I'm pretty accurate with it as well, surprisingly enough. I mean, it's been a long time since I've actually used a bow, you know, in an appropriate fashion properly, you know, because I've just been focusing on other things, you know. I mean, for example, with Slythe, I am literally using a gun, but most of the time, I'm not even using that. Most of the time, I'm just using his big, stonking, two-handed sword, and that's pretty much it. But these guys literally just die. I mean, as you can see, look at this. I'm getting headshot after headshot right here, and it is super, super simple for us to achieve victory there. And as you can see, they're actually providing us with some decent-ish stuff. Nothing too amazing, but we are actually getting some nice, nice horses, which are definitely going to make it a lot easier for us to move around on the map. And that's actually what we want, isn't it? I mean, generally, we want to be able to move around quite fast. And being able to do that, well, that just gives us an overwhelming advantage, because we're going to be able to run away from things, we're going to be able to chase after people, and so on and so forth. So it really makes a huge difference. Anyway, so I'm going to be keeping these 2 horses at the top here. The fine fruit can be sold, as well as the olives. I don't need a shield, even though, to be fair, maybe it would be a good idea to get a shield, but I actually think that what I would like to do is get a second quiver of arrows. I think that might actually make more sense. I think it might make more sense, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be particularly useful. Anyway, we've got a new helmet there, obviously, and I'm going to need to find some gloves or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, we got another 1400 from this, and this guy is hopefully still going to be... He's not in here, is he? No, he is not. Ah, now I'm suffering. Now I'm suffering. Wait a minute, is that him? No, that's not him. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. Oh, there's a Nippon Colonies Patrol. As you can see, these guys are absolutely insane. There's no way that my forces are going to be able to defeat them. So I'm going to have to just continue to run away for the moment. It's just not going to work. That is just one of those things that will just not work. I have no idea where this guy is, so I'm wondering whether I should just wait in the town for him or something like that. Actually, you know what? I have 5,000 gold, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to speak to the guildmaster. I'm going to say that I've done all this, and wait a minute, can I... Oh, okay, so I haven't actually completed the quest just yet, so I can't actually talk to the guy any further, which is a little bit problematic, because I was actually kind of hoping that I would be able to complete the quest now and purchase an enterprise. That was what I was kind of hoping we could do, because that's going to get our economy kickstarted a significant amount. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait and see whether I can find and talk to this guy. Alright, so we got an amazing random event here. A stranger catches your attention at a crossroads. He says he has heard about you and wants to join your party. She is a witch hag riding a cold one. You welcome her to your party. Yes, I will definitely select that. As you can see, she is a pretty incredible companion. I'm actually kind of surprised that we are getting a companion from this. I actually thought that she was just going to be some random. But yeah, as you can see, she is actually a pretty incredible addition to our party. I have no idea what she's all about either. It seems like she is just a heavy cavalry. Yeah, she is definitely heavy cavalry, as you can see right here. She has only melee skills, no ranged skills whatsoever. So it should be very, very easy for us to level her up. Anyway, let's see what else we can go for here, because obviously we want to continue maybe going for strength. Yeah, you know what, yeah, okay, fine. We are going to continue going for strength, but I am a little bit in two minds about it right now, because I kind of also want to go for Weapon Master. Anyway, I did finally catch up with Mr. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, I should be able to win this. Alright, okay, sure, I should be able to win this. This is a little bit interesting. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm gonna actually just tell my forces, no, don't run in there, you absolute imbecile. Oh dear, well, never mind. Okay. This is maybe gonna be a little bit iffy. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna be able to do too much here. But as you can see, the Amazons are, ooh, yeah, they're looking pretty good right now. They are looking pretty good. Not sure if we're gonna be able to do this, but I guess, you know what? Let's try and take some of them prisoners, shall we? I mean, I've got my blunt weapon here, and my blunt weapon actually is going to deal some pretty good damage. I can only hope that my own forces are not going to be absolutely useless. They do seem to be somewhat useless, actually. So this is going to be one of those cases where I'm just kind of like, well, can you actually do damage? And it seems like their answer is no. They are being completely and utterly useless right here, which is really, really sad, actually, because I was kind of hoping that they would be a little bit more effective than they're currently being, but obviously we are fighting against mounted troops, and if mounted troops know what they're doing, You're never going to get close to defeating them. Al, as you can quite clearly see right here, I'm going to have to get out my bow once again and actually try to snipe her here. This is not a good look. Oh, we did it. Wow, okay. That was certainly not something I was anticipating right there. I thought to myself, no way, never going to... Oh, whoa, okay. Never going to hit that. All right. Yeah, very nice indeed. Okay. Yeah, well, wow, okay, we're actually getting some really nice shots off here. I'm kind of surprised. Shooting her from the back seems to really, really help. And we're getting some decent damage dealt as well. What? What's going on here? Bones apparently is pretty good at shooting his little bow. Alright, not bad. Okay, so we were actually able to achieve victory there, surprisingly enough. I certainly wasn't expecting it. There you go. Alright, nicely done. Unfortunately, we basically got no items for it whatsoever. Oh. Okay. What's actually going on here? Why are these guys wanting to kill us so badly? There's so many people in the area that just want to attack us over and over again. Okay, wait a minute. Is a rattling gunner on the other side? If a rattling gunner is on the other side, I am literally dead right now. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this thing? What is this thing right here? This is hilarious. Okay. Oh, I need to interrupt this guy so badly right now. I really cannot deal with him. Oh, yeah. Oh, pff, okay. Pff, terrible, terrible. Okay, this is going to be really, really bad. What is this? What is this thing right here? I'm going to have to retreat. Can we pull back? And yeah, okay, we can actually pull back. Okay, we're going to have to run away here. This is an insane... that is an insane... unit. I don't even know what to call it right now. I am just so absolutely speechless. Okay, so hopefully the pirates will actually do something now, because I am I'm kind of a bit under time pressure here, because otherwise I'm just going to get attacked again and again. Oh, Chaos Zealots. Okay, well, Chaos Zealots I should be able to win against, but the problem is I really need to regenerate, you know? I really need to regenerate my HP. This is getting a little bit too dicey for my liking. I didn't really want to come into territory like this. I actually would have preferred to have stayed in pirate territory for the most part, because that's kind of where we know, you know, we kind of know what we're up against there. The, you know, mostly Nippon patrols and everything, and that's going to be pretty easy for us to deal with, because we could just run away from them. But in this case, I'm having to wait in a stationary position, and that's really making everything so much worse. So I guess the best thing I can only do here is just try to kite as best as I can. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy for us in general because of obviously the horse archery. You know, horse archery is super, super simple for us. And why did I unequip my bow? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you why I unequipped it, but there you go. All right, yeah, that was much easier than the other things, that's for sure. Ooh, look at this. We actually got, oh, we got some nice ones. We rescued some really, really nice skeletons right there. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so let's just hope that they're actually going to do something now, and we might actually get... I need cutthroats as far as I'm aware. If you take a look at the troop tree right here, I haven't actually shown you the troop tree yet, but if you take a look here, cutthroats go into swashbucklers, go into duelists, and then go into depth guards. And I personally think the depth guards are looking super, super good. I mean, they are literally just straight up cavalry, not cavalry, straight up infantry with polearms, and that's basically it. You do have bloated corpses here, which are basically the worst units in the whole game, as far as I can tell. I mean, I'm obviously exaggerating because they do have HP, but that's basically all they have. And apart from that, you can also go for sharpshooters, which we actually rescued one of these, and they have some pretty significant firearm skill, and they're going to be pretty good in a, you know, rank formation. They're just going to be, you know, firing at people. And obviously you do have the Cannoneer Master, who is also capable of using the hand cannon. And this is actually quite funny because it is a literal cannon that you put in your hands. So these are the kinds of units that you can use. For me personally, as I said before, I think that the Depth Guard is 100% the best one in this, unless you want ranged troops. but I personally am not really wanting ranged troops right now, so I'm going to be going for a cutthroat, and hopefully that's going to help us out, hopefully quite a bit. Anyway, let's just level up a little bit here. I'm thinking we're probably going to be going for some leadership here as well. I do want to try and level up my leadership a little bit earlier than I have with Slythe. And let's see, hopefully the undead are actually going to win now, please. Because I'm very worried about getting preyed upon almost all the time in this area. And I'm so paranoid about getting preyed upon that I'm not wanting to speed up the game in any way. And yet I am doing it just because I need to. Alright, so we've entered another battle, and it's against, you guessed it, Amazons. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this at all. I think this is probably one of the worst things we could do. However, I couldn't get away. Alright, there was nothing I could do to get away because they are all mounted, they're all extremely fast. It's absolutely impossible for me to get away from these. Now, the one thing that we could do, actually, you know what? Should I just retreat? I don't know. That's the thing. I can't hit these guys. I don't know why, but I just cannot hit them. Oh, there we go. There's a kill. Nice. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, 100%. There we go. Yeah. So unfortunate that this is gonna happen now. I can leave. Okay, there we go. I can actually leave, but then they're just gonna attack me again. Then I can actually tell people to, you know, leave some soldiers behind. But they're so fast. They're moving at 5.5 speed. I'm moving at 5.2. As you can see, they actually want to fight me again. And we're just going to pull back once again. There's nothing much more I can do about that. Thankfully, now we can actually speak to these guys. Where is the fellow that I need to speak to? Is he actually inside there? No, he isn't. So where is the guy? Where is he? Where are you, sir? He is here somewhere, but where? There he is. Okay, found him. Okay, so now we can actually hand in the quest, finally, because obviously this is the thing that I wanted to do the entire time. We gained some massive amounts of gold right here too. Ah, look at that. He's actually asking me to do this again. All right, this is an absolutely fantastic thing for us right here. And hopefully I'm actually going to be able to... Can I do this? Nope. Still can't become a vassal. Still can't become a vassal. Very, very sad indeed, isn't it? Anyway, another cutthroat should help us out. And then we've obviously got these guys that can level up. This guy's got 19 in charisma. Why does he have 19 in charisma? I have no idea. Okay, well, what a crazy guy. What a crazy guy. Anyway, we're going to get him some Weapon Master here. He's obviously going to become an archer of some kind. I'm basically just going to create an entire band of skeletal archers. That's basically my idea at the moment. Basically for these guys, unless they have something else that is very, very clearly their kind of character build. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. I'm going to get another point in power draw here, and we might as well go for another point in pathfinding, because I'm feeling like I'm way too slow right now, which is actually really sad. Because I don't personally like going for pathfinding that much. I know it's basically required if you want to be able to get away from people, which obviously is exactly what happened here. You know, I couldn't get away from the Amazons or anything, so it's really, really sad. But anyway, we're going to go and we're going to try and purchase an enterprise. So what are we going to do? Well, what do we want to do here? Well, it's pretty easy. We're going to go for a tannery. There you go. Done. Boom. Super nice and simple. And we are now just going to sell this. And there we have it. Very nice. And I now have 1,000 in cash. There's a Cult Master. That's not going to help me that much. Don't have any Chaos Zealots or anything like that with which to trade. And yeah, he's obviously told me to go and fight in a bandit hideout again, which is such an amazing quest. It really is. I'm actually kind of surprised he's given me so many. I'm also wondering whether I can just literally run into the same hideout that we found before, but I'm highly doubting that. Let's have a look. Outlaw Bandit Camp. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about that. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here, so I'm going to have to find an alternate location. But I think for now that is going to be it for this episode. If you'd like to see more of this, then by all means let me know. You know, hit that like button and, you know, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, if you'd like to see something else, if you want to see something else like, I don't know, a different race or a different class combination or anything like that, then by all means put it right down there, because I am open to any suggestion whatsoever. I really love this mod in almost every single respect, and, well, what better way to enjoy oneself than to play it more, right? Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.